Guardians, what is going on, guys? Your boy Sly here, back at it once with Destiny 1, and this is the last weekly reset guide ever, guys. The last one. The absolute last weekly reset guide we will ever see in this game. Now, I'm a YouTuber for all that long, just over a year. I started after the Taken King launch, but weekly reset guides have been a part of this channel. If nothing was going on, the weekly reset guides were still coming out strong. It's kind of bittersweet, honestly, because I've been so focused on the PC beta that I absolutely forgot about the Destiny 1 reset. So that's why this video is a little late. And then life got in the way, so I'm kind of playing catch up. But it's kind of sad, right? I mean, all that time in Destiny 1, all those thousands of hours played, every single exotic, every single ship, just about every single shader, all the quests, the raids, the friends, the blind raiding, finding new strategies, new secrets. There are so many good memories tied up within Destiny 1, and it's kind of sad to see all of that go. But just like life itself, guys, if you don't change, you cannot grow. Destiny 2 is already proving to be itself a great game. I think we can all agree on that, but leaving where it all started, it's kind of surreal. I remember logging on and making my way to the Cosmodrome during the first week. And then the music, along with seeing someone else pop up next to me in the game to complete a public event, I mean, it just blew me away. It almost gave me chills. I mean, there was something really, really special about this game. I couldn't put my finger on it, but I could just feel it. The atmosphere this game had was unlike anything else I've played before it, and I found myself instantly scouring all over the map, trying to find every single chest, every single dead ghost, every single enemy possible. What's sad is that I crossed over from the Xbox 360, and if you crossed over early enough, all of your achievements and hours played never transferred with it. So the instant you logged into Xbox One with your saved character, you would get all sorts of achievements would pop up until the point of leveling. So you still had to go back and do the raid and some strikes and stuff like that. But your hours didn't transfer over either. So I had about 2,500 hours when I transferred over from the 360, and now I have 182 played days on the Xbox One. So add my 2,500 hours from the 360 to my time on the Xbox, which 182 days is 4,370 something hours, and holy shit, am I a loser. But this is a lot of time spent within a digital landscape, and what's funny is that I'm not even tired of it. Like, I could log in right now and go play another entire night without any problems. That's how you know you have a good game. And even though I'm sad to see it leave, the prospect of a brand new everything gets me ready for another 7,000 hours. Anyways, enough talking, Guardians. Y'all ready? Let's do this one more time, guys. It's Tuesday, August 29th, and this is your final Destiny Age of Triumph weekly reset guide. Alright, guys, so as usual, we're starting up here in orbit and checking out all of the weekly playlists first. So, at the top of the list, you know we check out the Crucible. So, let's take a look. Our weekly playlist this week, we have Mayhem Clash. Embrace the chaos, my friends. As for the ones at the bottom here, we have Control, Supremacy, of course, Elimination, Salvage, and then Rumble. So, that's what we got this week. And don't forget, private matches. Enjoy those while you can, guys, because they will not be coming back for quite some time. Okay, so next up, let's take a look at the Nightfall. Where is she? Nightfall. There she is. So first up for the modifiers, we have Epic. Heavily shielded, highly aggressive enemies appear in great numbers. After that is Fresh Troops. Some enemy squads have been fortified with additional reinforcements. Then we have Match Game. Enemies are resistant to all unmatched elemental damage. And then Catapult. Grenade recharge rate is greatly increased. And at the end here, we have Exposure. Guardian shields are increased, but do not replenish. Guys, this is going to be tough. There is no burn, so no added damage. Plus Match Game, so you're going to have to work with those shields. You add that along with, Exposure. You don't get your shield back. It's going to be tough, man. You're gonna be in for a treat. So let's dive in and see who we're taking out this week.
The Splicer's High Priest has crews pushing further underground in the Plague Lands. Looks like a large-scale mobilization against a hive nest.
An army of hive controlled by the Splicers would be the end of old Russia.
Could be the end of everything.
So everybody's favorite strike, the Eyeless Ogre. I mean, the priest guy here is just insane, especially with Match Game on. All those shanks dropping down. I mean, with Exposure, you're gonna get shot and you're gonna get killed like every single time he shoots that laser beam at you. So it's gonna be quite the challenge. All right, guys. Well, let's go ahead and jump back up to orbit and see what else we can take a look at. And so next up, the Heroic Strikes. Let's see what modifiers there. So first up, we have Heroic. Enemies appear in greater numbers and are more aggressive. Following that, Arc Burn, arc damage from any source greatly increased. Then we have Specialist, special weapon damage is favored. And then Exposure, Guardian shields are increased, but do not replenish. So, that's not too bad. Rock this time around, so you can check that out. Or some kind of arc sniper rifle. Sidearms would do really good as well. So, for that. But again, watch out for Exposure. That's going to get you. So, next up, let's take a look at the story playlist. And let's see what kind of missions we can look forward to this time. We have Dark Champions. So, for the modifiers, we have Heroic. A Berserk, Minions of Darkness won't flinch after massive damage, and then Brawler, melee damage is greatly increased. Alright guys, so next up we're taking a look at everyone's favorite. It is the Raid playlist, and this week is, of course, King's Fall. So, this is one of like the hardest things to get all of the armor out there for. People have been missing out on this one a lot. So this is your final week to do King's Fall for anything that matters. I don't think anyone's going to come back and do King's Fall, you know, when Destiny 2 is out. So, get your team together, get this done, get your rewards, because this is going to be the last time you can get this raid done. Especially, you know, there's that sweet-looking sparrow that hardly anybody has. I think it's called the Usurper. Yeah, Usurper. So, that's something I still don't have. I have everything else. This is my last thing on the list that I need for Destiny 2, or Destiny 1. So, it's definitely going to be a goal this week. Alright guys, well that is everything up here in Stop by the Reef, see Varix and Petra, and see what's going on over there. Petra, my girl, this is it. Me and you, we had good times together, didn't we? Yes, we did. Alright, well, let's take a look and see what she has for us. And, of course, starting off with the bounties. First up, take the Wanted, Baroness Greyris, Venus, Fire Team recommended. After that, take them out, Mars, kill 12 taken lieutenants. Then we have take them all, kill 100 taken. For the 3 at the end here, we have Ambassador, complete 3 strikes in any strikes playlist. Queen's Sovereignty, defeat 50 Fallen in any strike playlist. And then we have Queen's Mercy, get 30 arc kills on the Dreadnought. Alright, Petra, it's been fun. I hope you survived the Wrath of Gaul in about, what is it, 6 days, 7 days? 6 days. So, alright, good luck, girl. Alright, next up, let's take a look at Varix. Now, I know he's going to survive. He's a Fallen, so that's what he does best. So first, let's take his goodies, and then we'll take a look at all of his bounties and the other modifier. So, boom. Ooh, Etheric Light. Maybe I'll rank up. Alright, so for bounties, first up, we have Riot Guard. Kill champions in level 41 PoE or the CoE. After that, close still counts. Use grenades to kill enemies in the same place. And then Shock Trooper. Use arc abilities to kill enemies in level 41 Prison of Elders or the Challenge of Elders. And for the super secret modifier this week, we have Precision bonus. Precision kills are worth more points. Alright, and for the remainder of Prison of Elders modifiers, we have Catapult and Small Arms, and of course you guys know it's already a Precision kill bonus. So, any kind of hand cannon is going to do very, very nicely here, especially with precision shots. Just make sure you take off explosive rounds. Something like Fatebringer is going to work well. I mean, Word of Crota, Palindrome, Hawkmoon, all those are going to do great. So, pretty easy this week. Alright, Varys, thank you, my man. Next up, we're leaving this bad boy and checking out the Iron Temple. So, let's back up to orbit, and let's go take a look. Alright, my friends, welcome to Fellwinter Peak, and look at its beauty. Like I said, I definitely love this place. Oh, going for the climb one last time. Smart guys. Well, one thing I don't understand is, you know, when Gaul comes around, it's all about the last city, and we really can't see the last city that well from here. So we can see the Cosmodrome, you know, a little bit of the, you know, the Siva Plaguelands, but this thing's at the top of a mountain. I mean, I figured this would be relatively safe. So we'll see what happens when once Gaul gets here, but one would think this would be one of the last places touched from, you know, Gauls and his invasion. Okay, anyway. Alright, so first up, let's take a look at Siva. Siva. Let's take a look at Shiro. And then we'll take a look at Tyra. Let's pop in. Alright, and as everybody knows by now, Iron Lord bounties are up first, and then we'll take a look at the class items. So, first up, we have Crushing Blows. Use the Iron Battle Axe or powerful enemy weapons to decimate hostile threats. After that, Anti-Splicer complete patrols in the Plaguelands, and then we have, of course, the Archon's Forge bounties. We have Shanks up first, and then Vandals after that. For the class items, starting off with the Hunter, Mantle of Perun coming in at 33-32, Intellect Discipline. After that, Silimar's Iron Sash at 33-34, Intellect Discipline, and then for the Warlock, we have Scori's Iron Bond coming in at 35-33, Discipline Strength. Alright, Shiro, been a pleasure, my man. Next up, let's take a look at Tyra Karn and see what she's got for us. Alright, Tyra, I will see you here very, very soon, but in a different place. So, first up for artifacts, we have Memory of Fellwinter coming in at 163, Discipline Strength. That's a damn good roll, guys. So, next up, we have Memory of Scory coming at 76, 75 Discipline Strength, and then Memory of Perun at 107 Strength. Alright, well, as always, a pleasure, guys. So, next up, we're taking a look at the tower, and it'll be brief. I'm not going to go through all the weapons, because weapons kind of irrelevant right now, but we'll still take a look at the vendors, and if there are any, like, you know, super god rolls. So, let's jump on up and see what we can take a look at. Alright, my friends, and this is it, the tower. It looks beautiful here when it's all nicely pristine and, you know, not bombed and crumbling and on fire. So, hey, look, my ship. I wonder if we'll have something like that in Destiny 2. Because I always thought that was a cool aspect. You could actually catch your ship landing in the tower. I don't know if it'll be that way in the, you know, at the farm or the other social space we have. Because I do believe we're going to get 2 social spaces. Where, I just don't know. So this is it, guys. First, take a look at New Monarchy. Then we'll go over and take a look at the ship hangar. And then after that, the Hall and the Vanguard. So, let's go ahead and pop on in and see what good old Executor Hideo has for us. Okay, so... New Monarchy, nothing really that good, but first up for Material Exchange, we have Helium Filament Donation. After that, the only thing here that's halfway decent is the sidearm, once again, the Impeacher 5. For barrels, we have True Sight, or sorry, for sights, we have True Sight, Fast Draw, and then Quick Draw. After that, it's Armor-Piercing Rounds or Lightweight, Hand-Loaded or Relentless Tracker, and then we have Reactive Reload. Nothing, you know, awesome, but it's still not a bad roll. Okay, well, unfortunately, that's it. There's a couple of decent ones, but nothing I would exactly. So, next up, we're going over to the ship hangar and taking a look at Dead Orbit, Future War Cult, and, of course, the Vanguard. So, let's fast forward and head over there. Okay, so, Dead Orbit. And first up, for Material Exchange, for his donation, we have Spin Metal Donation. And in terms of weapons, the first one, the Auto Rifle, the Extremophile 011. For sights, we have Reflex, Quick Draw, and then OEG Rifle Scope. After that, it is Armor-Piercing Rounds or Quick Draw, Perfect Balance, Third Eye, then Counterbalance. So, 2 of these right off the top, really, really good, along with Armor-Piercing Rounds, but Quick Draw will be pretty good as well. However, one thing I'm kind of excited to see is Armor-Piercing Rounds in Destiny 2 said they were going to do more damage to shields. Now, I don't know if that meant shields in PvE or PvP, but I know Armor-Piercing Rounds don't do that much in PvP this time around. However, high-caliber rounds do. So, not really sure how that's going to work out, but I can't wait to get, you know, all the weapons, all the perks, get everything settled in, and start doing some real reviews on weapons. It's going to be nice to go back and, you know, and look at everything again, not just one weapon and the perks we already know, but re-examining everything, all the perks, how they react to shields, how they react to enemies, and, you know, the difference in levels. It's going to be kind of awesome to take a look at that stuff once again, instead of eyes. So, kind of excited about that. All right, so next up, I think the Keystone's the next one. Pretty good. It's been like full auto for the last like 6 weeks. We have Red Dot ORA, Focus Lens, and then Reflex. After that, it's Armor-Piercing Rounds or full auto, Hammer Forged or Triple Tap, and then Hidden Hand. So Hidden Hand, Triple Tap, or full auto. Not bad. Not amazing. I'd rather have a little bit of ability, but it's still not too bad. All right, next up, I think it's the Shotgun and then the Rocket Launcher. Not a god roll, but still good. We have Linear Compensator, Field Choke, and then Soft Ballistics. After that, it's Flared Magwell or Hip Fire, Small Bore, Cascade, and then Rangefinder. So I would go Rangefinder, Small Bore, Hip Fire, and then, where is it? Linear Compensator. I think that gives you a little more stability. It's kind of hard to see, but it's just a sliver of extra range. Okay, and the last one, the Rocket Launcher. It's not a god roll, but it does have grenades and horseshoes, so it's worth taking a look at. For barrels, we have Confined Launch, Soft Launch, and then Hard Launch. After that, it's Flared Magwell or Lightweight, Perfect Balance, you can't see it, but there's Battle Runner, and then grenades and horseshoes. Alright, well that is everything within DIT. So, next stop, we're going to take a look at the Vanguard, and then Future... Wow, there's a big old crowd there. And then we're going to take a look at Vanguard and Future War Cult. So, let's slide on over to Roni for the last time and see what he's got going on. I'm actually kind of excited to see where all these vendors are going to be. All I saw was Dead Orbit at the farm. Not sure where the rest of them are going to be. Maybe the second tower. Well, who knows? Alright, so let's take a look. Alright, not too many great weapons here, but a few decent ones. First up, what is it? Parthian Shot. For sights, we have Red Dot ORA 2, Quick Draw, and then OEG. Outlaw, Life Support, Hand Blade Stock, which gives you a ton of stability, or Appended Magazine, extra mags, or extra bullets, but at the cost of reload, which isn't that bad of a trade-off. And then we have Rangefinder, so definitely a good long-range pulse rifle. Alright, next up, we're taking a look at the Angel's Adit. For sights, we have ORA, focus lens, and then OEG. After that, it's Zen Moment or Icarus, braced frame, tons of stability, high caliber rounds, and then Firefly. So a good PvE weapon there. All right, next up, taking a look at the How Dare You hand cannon, and this one is pretty good this week, guys. It is steady hand, fast draw, quick draw. Then we have mulligan or spray and play, both really good. Rifled barrel, take a look at that range, high caliber rounds, and then range finder. So any kind of perk you'd want on a hand cannon, pretty much right here, guys. There's no Icarus, but not that big of a deal. Everything here is more than makes up for not having Icarus on here. Okay, so moving this bad boy along here, what's next? I believe it is the Teacup Tempest. So for sights, we have True Sight or Fast Draw and then Quick Draw. After that, it's Relentless Tracker or Cascade, Fitted Stock or Lightweight, and then Rangefinder. So not too bad there as well. All right, guys, and finally, let's take a look at it where, yeah, disassembly required. So for barrel upgrades, we have Confined Launch, Soft Launch, and then Countermass. After that, it's Vacuum or Last Resort Draw or Heavy Payload, and then Grenades and Horseshoes. So another decent rocket launcher there. All right, well, that wraps up everything here at the Vanguard Quartermaster, Lakshmi, and the Future War Cult. Take a look at some ships, see if she's got anything. I'm only missing like 2 more blue ships. Oh, could it be? That's the AF2. I think I already have it, but I'll buy it just in case. Okay, so up top we go to Lakshmi. So let's jump in and take a look at Future War Cult, guys. All right, so Future War Cult, kind of disappointing, man. I'm not going to say, not a lot of weapons here. First up for Material Exchange, we have Relic Iron. I'm almost about to rank up, so let's just go ahead and do that. Oh, can't do it. How about this? There we go. Let's see what we get here. Weapons. Ah, the Warpath. I already have a good Warpath. Let's take a look anyway. Tracking, perfect balance, third eye. So-so. Okay, anyway, let's get back to the weapons at hand here. This shit will load. There we go. So, let's see. Trying to remember which one was halfway decent. I think it was the fusion rifle that was good at first. Let's take a look. Reflex, Red Dot ORA, OEG. After that is accelerated coils or quick draw, small bore or spray and play, and then hidden hand. Not bad, but nothing that great. That is the wounded, but it's not a very good PvP weapon. It's a good PvE. This time around, we have MD Reflex, Focus Lens, OEG. After that is armor piercing rounds or quick draw. We have perfect balance or triple tap, and then Firefly. So like I said, good for PvE. All right, moving this bad boy along here. The Wormwood, it's so nothing great. It's steady hand, fast draw, quick draw. After that is armor piercing rounds or quick draw again. We have hand loaded, army of one, and then reactive reload. And finally, the Warpath is that decent? No, it's got tracking. So yeah, this week sucks for Future War Cult. Nothing that great at all. All right, well, that wraps up everything here at the hangar. Let's admire it for one last time. Admire, admire, admire. All right. So next up, let's go to the Hall of the Vanguards. Take a look at Shaxx, then the Crucible Quartermaster. And guys, this will be our last weekly reset guide for Destiny 1. So let's jump in there and take a look. All right, so here we are. Let's take a look before it gets destroyed. Think of the memories coming in here with all white armor. Getting excited to seeing all this stuff. Good times. A hidden ghost was over there somewhere. These kiosks weren't here. Sniffles. All right, so first up, let's take a look at Shaxx and his bounties. I usually do a guess. I'm going to say Supremacy and Clash. So we have Supremacy, Control. I don't think I've ever gotten those wrong. Am I guessing? I don't think I've ever gotten it. All right, anyway, first up, a Hunt for Glory. Exercise your skills in the Supremacy match type. 7 matches complete, 50 primary kills, 30 kill credits, 20 crits denied, and then taking Control. Exercise your skills in the Control match type with 7 matches complete, 30 advantage kills, 15 captures, and of course, 1 beeline. All right, and our last stop, ladies and gentlemen, the Crucible Quartermaster, our site 9940. So let's jump in and take a look. And we do have a couple of decent weapons here. So let's take a look at the 0-Day Dilemma up first. So for sights, we have Red Dot ORA, Steady Hand Is, and OEG Rifle Scope, Crowd Control, Eye of the Storm, Braced Frame, tons of stability at the cost of your mags, don't forget. And then we have Feather Mag. Finally at the end, Third Eye. So not too bad for like a PvP kind of weapon. And moving along here, the Beach Favor is also pretty good this week. For its sights, we have MD Reflex, Quick Draw Is, and then OEG. After that, it's Rodeo or Partial Refund, Braced Frame or Rifled Barrel, Look at all that range, and then third eye. So not too bad there as well, especially with extra range, a good amount of stability of the rodeo, and then of course a little bit of reload. So not too bad there at all. All right, next up we have the hero formula. Let's take a look at this. I think this is a good PvE weapon once again. Red dot ORA, range lens RLS3. Then we have OEG. After that is Eye the Storm or Take a Knee. Hand laid stock. Look at that stability. If I can get over there. Then we have explosive rounds and Firefly. So similar to the one. All right, next up, guys, the Palindrome. Best one this week. I thought last week was going to be like the best one you could get. This one is up there as well. We have Steady Hand, Sure Shot, and Quick Draw. After that, it's Relentless Tracker or Icarus, Hammer Forged or Casket Mag, and then Rangefinder. So right across the top, guys, or right across the top and the bottom, we have Rangefinder, Hammer Forged. That's a lot of range put together there, especially with a little bit more accuracy, so you can shoot faster without so much reticle bloom. And then we have Icarus, which gives you more accuracy while jumping around, but it gives you more accuracy, period, according to tests. So all in all, a pretty good weapon right here, guys. All right, and then moving this bad boy along here, what is the next one? There's so many weapons here. Anton's Rule, I think it was. So, Sight, Steady Hand, Fast Draw, Quick Draw. After that, it's Outlaw or Fitted Stock, Lightweight, and then Hidden Hand. Nothing great, but it's still halfway decent. And I think the Machine Gun is next. Chaotic Neutral. So, Aggressive Ballistics, Smooth Ballistics, or Field Choke. After that, it's Army of One or Hip Fire, Perfect Balance, or Appended Magazine, and then Rangefinder. So, this is pretty good, guys. Rangefinder, Perfect Balance, with hip fire, and then you can add a little more range and stability if you want to do a little cost of the reload. But a really, really good PvP weapon right here. You get a little extra stability and more range, while it already being a high impact weapon. So that's a really good PvP weapon. All right, guys, my friends, does it. Sad to say, but that is the last weekly reset guide of Destiny 1. Sad face. Well, all right, guys, as always, thank you all so much for watching. If you've been a constant watcher and a subscriber for Destiny since the beginning of all my weekly reset guides, then you, my friend, are effing amazing, and I thank you guys so much for the support. I mean, I've come from just doing this as a hobby on the side to having almost 20,000 subscribers. My Destiny videos are never really the ones that are the ones that get me the most views, but it's never been about the views. It's been about meeting new friends, trying new things, just trying to see if I could help people with these guides, especially my raid guides. That's what I'm doing, breakdowns and guides when the game actually launches. So helping you guys with this, if I helped you out in any in any capacity at all, whether it's just once or twice, then that's worth all my hours here on YouTube. Ever since I started doing more videos and started getting a little more popular, it's been great, and the little extra, income on the side has been nice, but it's not why I started. That's not what I'm here to do, and I hope you guys can see that with all my videos. I don't ever want to try to push you guys to do anything you're uncomfortable with, and that's always been a goal of mine. So once again, thank you guys so much for your support throughout this last year. I cannot wait to see what this next year brings with Destiny 2. And then we're going to flow over into Anthem. And after that, who knows? But I'll definitely be doing some more Destiny videos until the end. So hopefully you subscribe and stay here for that. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to hit me up on Twitter or Facebook, Sly Nation, Sly Nation Gaming. It has been an absolutely incredible past 3 years. And here's to the next 3. So keep those eyes open for more Destiny 2 videos in the very near future, y'all. But until then, this is your boy Sly, and I'll catch you guys in a week.